What's up, guys? Shroomy Sean over here. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. How do you defeat haters? First of all, what is a hater? Haters are kind of like a parasite. In planting and gardening, they're like a root zone parasite. They tap into the inner life production system of this plant, and it can in many ways suck the life right out of a plant. And that's the same thing with haters. As you can see, I've had some root zone parasites, and I hope to get past that one day. So a bunch of dead, decaying flowers on my stuff, my medicine that I use, but we're going to get past that, because reality is a reflection of basically life. And in regards to the inner journey, planting and gardening is a great way to identify that, because a plant is kind of like a byproduct of a happy ecosystem within a pot. And so in many ways, our inner self is like the pot, and the life that we create outside of ourselves is a byproduct of what's going on within us. And so I guess you could say I had some parasites sucking my life out of me, and I think that's hate. In many ways, like haters around you and hate within yourself. And it's hard to admit that you have hate in yourself, and it's hard to admit that maybe a lot of the troubles that we go through in our lives are because of situations that we create for ourselves. And we create trouble so that we can overcome it. It gives us something to do in our lives. And if you're ready to start creating your best existence, then step one is overcome hate, not only in yourself, but in those around you. And generally, when people have a lot of hatred and negativity in themselves, they're not going to ever have anything nice to say to you. They're going to be constantly judgmental of you, and constantly always unhappy with what you are trying to provide for them, and always going to want to pick apart everything that you're doing. Even though they're not really doing too much, they're going to definitely pick apart what you are doing in your life. And so it's hard to come to that awareness, the self-awareness in yourself, but ultimately you got to contemplate what you're doing, why you're doing it, and decide if that's the best course for you to achieve your best happiness. Because true lasting happiness is not a reaction to having and not having. It's a choice that you make in yourself. And the hardest thing to do is to not listen to people who have negative things to say. Like, it's okay to listen to them, but not to truly take it into yourself and make you feel bad about what you're doing, because we're all on a journey of experience, and there can't always be ups. There's got to be some downs to give perspective to the ups. And a lot of times we go through troubles and struggles and trials, and that's just us working through things within ourselves. And you can easily get trapped in that down state. And in order to overcome it, you got to just say, okay, I'm going to get through this, and I'm going to overcome all these haters, and I'm going to show them through the results of my experience what the right perspective is and the right direction is for me in my life. And then you got to do it. So the truth is, to overcome hate, you just don't let it in. You don't accept it. into yourself. And anytime you start being your true self and the unconditional love that you are and the consciousness that you are, beyond the worldly external you, the identity in the world, the identity of the body, as long as you're not, once you start being your true self, the greatness that you are, then the haters who aren't being the greatness that they are going to come out of the woodwork to try to shut you down. And the reason for that is simple, is because when you're full of hate and when you're full of anger and sadness and suffering and depression, you can't stand to see anybody else who is high on life, and doing great in themselves. So that's why they do what they do. And the only thing that you can do to protect yourself against that is to not acknowledge them and their hate, and don't allow it to shut you down and make you feel less than you are, because you're all great. Everyone is great when they realize their true unconditional love in themselves. And then once you get to that point, then your whole world transforms. And so I would like to just ask you to like and subscribe to this video, and stay tuned to my channel, because I have some really great things coming. I am Shroomy Sean. I have the Shroomy Sean channel, talking about spirituality and psychedelics and the Gnostic Gospels of Gospel of Thomas, and if you're into that sort of thing, you might want to check it out. I also have Enlightened Servicing, and I grow cannabis, my medical cannabis, for my back. I have significant back pain from degenerative cartilage, and it's just one of those other trials that we go through, and to push through pain and to build strength and willpower, and that's part of what this journey is about, is to really grow in our will, grow in our strength of our inner willpower. And so as far as an occupation, I'm going to start trying to do a little bit of affiliate marketing, and what that means is I'm going to post links in my videos in the description, and of all the major retailers. And if you really like my stuff and you really want to help me out and help out all the people that I love and care about, if you can follow the links that I provide to go to any of the major retailers, and use the links that I provide to do any shopping at all for yourself, then you can, the large major retail companies will provide me commission on things that you buy. That would really help me out, and you're not going out of your way to give me money. You're just doing the things that you would normally do, and then therefore I would then get a little small commission from the things that you buy from the major retailers for providing you to them. It's like kind of making the connection of the buyer to the seller. The person who makes that connection gets a commission. And so if you could do me a solid and use the links that I provide to go to the major retailers and buy the things that you need to buy for yourself, anything, that would be really great. And like and subscribe, and it'll truly help me out, because I am trying this out as far as a means to provide for my family and provide for the people that I love and care about, and to make further content, because I have recently purchased a bunch of camera equipment and things like that so that I can make better content for you guys. And ultimately, I am supremely thankful for everything in the universe that has aligned for me to be able to do this for you, and do it for me and my family and everyone, because I feel as though I have some information that can be beneficial to people, not to tell people what to believe, but to just provide another way to think about things, because everybody is meant to come to their own conclusion on things and meant to understand things their own way. And when it comes down to it, the more we understand ourselves and put what we know about ourselves out there into the world without fear, then more people can be helped, to find the strength that they need to find their true self and the true lasting happiness that lies there in wait for them to discover. And that's the aha moment of self-realization and reaching enlightenment and waking up from the mental stereotyping that the society in which we live provides as a framework of operation in society. So true lasting happiness lies in wait inside each of us, and it's not a reaction to having or not having. And I know that it's hard to really know that happiness doesn't come from money, and it's a lot easier to know that once you've had some money. So if you can do me a solid and follow the links that I provide to Amazon and like Walmart and Best Buy and Target and all those things, to do your shopping online, that would truly help me out. And you're not really going out of your way to just give me money. You're just buying the things that you would normally buy, and I get a little bit of a commission from those things. So like and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, for this opportunity to talk to you and to get have some of your attention. Like my friend Maiko says, time's an illusion. It's not real, but it's all we got. And so till the next time. All right. Good luck, guys.